Meet Jimmy Conzelman, a true Renaissance man of early American football. Born March 6, 1898, Conzelman just wasn't a great player. He was a dynamic force who shaped the game as it grew. As a player-coach in a fledgling NFL, Conzelman starred as a triple-threat quarterback for teams like the Decatur Staleys, Rock Island Independence, and the Providence Steamroller. He even led the Providence Steamroller to an NFL championship in 1928, all while playing. Here's what guest historian and author of When Football Was Football, Joe Ziemba, said about Conzelman in a 2025 interview on our Greatest Games 1947 championships.
He was so good, and the players just loved Coach Conzelman. They called him a blur of activity, chain smoking. He drank Coca-Cola by the bottle and would have Coca-Cola sitting by. But as you mentioned, starting out as a quarterback for the Decatur Staleys back in 1920, he, of course, was on the Great Lakes football team in 1918, which with George Hallis and Patty Driscoll, and won the Rose Bowl. And then moving on to his playing career with Rock Island, where he found out in the middle of a huddle he was named the head coach while still in his 20s. They fired the coach in the middle of a huddle. And so Conzelman took over, eventually moved over to Providence, owned Detroit for a while, thought he had it made with the Red Grange tour, and Red couldn't play. And Jimmy drove up to the park that day, and he said he saw this line of people waiting to buy tickets, he thought. He said, we finally made it, till he found out that they were there for the refund because Red Grange couldn't play against them that day. But won the championship in 28 with Providence, as you mentioned, and then went into college coaching very successfully. Won 3 or 4 or 5 Missouri Valley Conference championships with Washington. And Washington is not looked upon as a big school, but they at that time were considered a major college in terms of football, playing a lot of the big schools we know as major Division I teams. So when he came back, it was great. The Cardinals had high hopes. No one anticipated the war would decimate all the teams and decimate really the country and the way we did things. And he came back triumphantly, looked like a genius, turning around those years of losses in 1946, winning it all in 47.
Conzelman's impact didn't stop there. After a successful college coaching stint, Conzelman returned to the National Football League, famously leading the Chicago Cardinals to that 1947 NFL championship that Joe Ziemba talked about. His strategic mind and vibrant personality left an indelible mark. Receiving the NFL's All-Decade Team honors in 1920s and later a Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement, Jimmy Conzelman's diverse talents and championship pedigree make him an unforgettable pioneer in American football history.